Hi guys, Coach Nicole here. I hope you all are staying safe, staying healthy, staying inside as much as possible. I'm inside and I wanted to show you guys a couple of workouts that you could do just in a small space. The first one that we're going to work on is actually going to be core and ball handling. All you need is a ball. It doesn't have to be a water polo ball, but obviously that would work best for what we're doing. And I challenge you to try the exercise and then maybe even adapt it a bit to your own and to make it a little more challenging for yourself. So our first workouts that we're going to talk about are core workouts. I have 4 exercises here for you with core, and you can do them about, usually I would say 3 times for 30 seconds. So the first one is going to be a plank, and you've probably all seen a plank. I want to challenge you, if you really want to make it a little bit tougher, do a ball plank. So when you're doing the ball plank, you're trying to keep your butt down, your core nice and tight. Your shoulders and your wrist should be directly over your wrist should be directly under your shoulders. One thing I always say to my athletes is smile when something's hard, makes it easier. I say that, I don't know if it works. All right, the next one is gonna be Russian twist with the ball. Russian twist with the ball. Make sure that you're touching the ball down to both sides. Keep your feet off the ground, not super high, and then just back and forth. Again, 3 sets of 30 seconds of everything. The next one is toe ball passes. So I really like this one. You can do this in a couple different ways. You can play with it. That's the fun part about this one. So I'm gonna come up here, don't touch the ground. Looks a little weird, it's a little fun, a little bit different. You can do 3 sets of 30 of those, or like 3 times 10 or 3 times 15 of those ones. The last one that I have for you is actually ball leg raises with a pass. This is actually kind of switching into our ball handling. Anything you can do with the ball is going to be really beneficial. So I'm going to hold my legs about 6 inches off the ground. You don't want really far, you don't want it on the ground. You want like 6 inches, and then just passing the ball to yourself. Then from here, as you start to really challenge yourself, if you want to increase the duration, if you want to do this for 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then you can change the passes as well. It gives your brain something else to focus on. You'd be surprised how long you can do an ab workout if you're doing something with the ball as well. So enjoy those and challenge yourself. I even encourage you to find a ridiculous thing to do that is an ab workout. Take a video, send it to us, and we can compile all the most ridiculous but hard ab workout examples that we can find, and we'll put them all into a video, and then you can see what one another are doing ab-wise. Have a good one. All right, team, now we're gonna take a little bit of a transition, and I tried to come up with some unique things that you might not have seen or done before. I'm a really big believer in balance. We talk about balance in the water, right? When we're in our double or triple threat stance position, we need to have balance through the bottom of our leg, all the way up in one straight line. As soon as we get knocked over in any capacity, we lose our balance, we lose our strength. Because remember, every shot comes from your core, and that core is dependent on your balance and how well you're sort of in a line in that water. So remember, our right leg is off to the side, right, being our rudder leg, and our left leg, sorry, this is for the righties in the building, and our left leg should be straight down. What you want to think about is you want your neck to be over your hips, to be over your ankle in the water and here. So what we're going to work on is we're going to actually work on 1 foot balance with some ball handling. So I want you to do it with both sides because it makes it better, because when I have you guys practice left hand passes, you're just going to do everything the exact opposite. So shout out to my one lefty, Appa. And this would be what hers would look like, right, in a double or triple thrust stance position. So we want to work on when we do balance stuff is making sure that we're in that line and we're not moving all around. And if you do balance on land, it's going to help you in the water. So here's what I have. I have 2 drills that are one-footed. The first one, and now I'm losing it, the first one is going to be around the world. So you're just going to go around your body for 20 to 30. If you can do a minute. What you want to do is not move a lot. So you want to keep your body really nice and straight, and try as best you can to just catch the ball back and forth. And so what you're working on here, and you want to do it on both sides, you're probably going to find one side is much easier than the other. And you just want to keep doing it. And if you're bad at it, that's why we practice it, right? So really working on that balance. Some people can get some really cool things where you can, if you have like a ball or a balance thing where it's going to add a lack of stability. If you're really good at balance, the more things you can do balance on land, that will translate into the water. So that was the first one. Second one, passes to yourself. So this one can, oops, sorry to the neighbors upstairs, this one can really balance, right? This one's a little bit trickier, and you can mess with it. You can do wider passes. You can start nice and narrow. So like if you're nervous and you want to start nice and narrow, but then as you go wider, it's gonna, your arm is gonna bring your core away from you, which is gonna cause you to kind of get off balance. But that's why we're practicing. So remember, when you're working on balance, you're working on pushing your big toe directly into the ground, and that kind of counters it. So you have the left side of the side of your foot, and then you have your big toe as balance. All right, the last one that I want to work on is kind of a different one, and it's strictly for grip. So for those of you, maybe you don't have a 4-ball or a 5-ball or whatever, but you still want to work on your grip, you can grab any kind of ball. You can just start easy. So when I do, this is called internal rotation, right? I'm rotating the ball inward. You're going to work on your grip. This is super hard. So I would say start easy. Start just going here. You don't have to go all the way to 90. And then once you get more confident with it, you can go all the way to 90. A couple of strategies, you can deflate the ball a little bit, and that'll help you in the beginning. A ball with good grip is obviously going to work a little bit better, but again, you can just start nice and easy right here. Keep that elbow in line with your shoulder, and that's one way to at least start your internal. Grip strength is super important. Other ones that you can do for grip are coming down to the ground and pulling it up, okay? Anything you can do to benefit your grip is going to be really advantageous. I know oftentimes the girls complain about it, complain about ball in hand or whatnot, but they've improved so much. So it's definitely one of those things that you have to consistently work on, but you will see improvement. It's not going to be like on Monday I couldn't do it and then on Friday I can, but it's going to be a progression of getting better and better and better. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoyed. Keep staying safe. Keep staying inside. Hope you and all your families are making the most of this time together. Peace.